welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this place, please consider subscribing. And to all my returning subscribers, I say thank you so much and I hope you stay. I have 10 fragrances which are soft, girly and gentle, with the exception of few which are unisex, but they will also make some perfect choices for dates. This particular one, I think I'm going to call it one of my best fragrance world fragrances ever, and this is Rodrigo's Rouge by Fragrance World. This is supposed to be a dupe of obviously Narciso Rodrigo's for her, the Rouge version, and the bottle, everything is like a Valentine color. The juice is musky with some rose and some orange blossom. I have a full detailed review of this fragrance coming up soon, so just be on the watch out. There's something about it that is like airy and gentle. It is beautiful, it is flirtatious, sensual. It is one that you can have on when you want an intimate occasion with a spouse or a date. It is quite mild and sort of a skin scent, but this is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous scent. Like, I have no idea how the original one smells, but this is just a gorgeous scent for what it is. It is musky, but not a sharp sort of musk. So if you are looking for something for an intimate one-on-one date, I highly recommend Rodrigo's Rouge by Fragrance World. The next one on this list, it's an obvious dupe of something that everybody talks about, which is like very pricey, but everybody wants. But for the price and the longevity, people have said it is not worth it. But this dupe is very worth it, and this is Lush Cherry by Fragrance World. This is a very well done dupe of Lush Cherry. Like, some amazing stuff here. You get the sour cherry, the nutty almond vibes. It has that liquor boozy notes to it. You get every single thing that Lush Cherry has. This is an amazing juice, like amazing, romantic, girly. I don't find it unisex. I find it very feminine. It sits quite close to the skin, and this is pretty. Like, this is a pretty girl scent. So just imagine being on a date, maybe with a dress that is simple enough, with some very simple makeup. This one is going to be so perfect. You smell delectable because of the cherry and the almond, and the tonka bean in it. You're going to smell so delectable. So also for this one, stay tuned for a full review of this fragrance, Lush Cherry by Fragrance World. The next fragrance on this list is one by Al Rehab, and this is French Coffee. This is like a straight up sort of espresso scent with some milky caramel vanilla touches to it. It is like straight up coffee scent. It's a very photorealistic coffee scent. So if you're going to be like on a brunch date with the girls, or even with your spouse or with the whole family, this is one that is very inoffensive, very feminine, and it is excellent for layering. I have a layering combination, but I'll just show you which fragrance it is that will be perfect for this with this fragrance for Valentine. But this on its own, French Coffee, is such a delectable, sweet, feminine, irresistible sort of fragrance that can be used for all manner of dates, especially like day dates and like the lunches and the brunches. So this is my third recommendation. There is no way I can do this Valentine list without adding this particular one, Ajwa by Lattafa, because it is that good and it is excellent for any sort of romantic date, be it with your girlfriends, with your family, with your spouse, even at the office, whatever the occasion is. Like, Ajwa is perfect for it. It is obviously a dupe of Roses Vanille, which is made up of some roses, some jasmine, some fruity touches, some musk, some woody background. It is beautiful, gentle, womanly, very likable. It is one that like it draws people close to you because they just want to smell you, because it's sort of delectable, gentle, womanly. There's always something about Ajwa that makes me happy. It is something that is quite simple, but once you have it on, a lot of people like the scent. So for a romantic date with your spouse, even if you are having a date by yourself, there is one that will call attention to you, and people might ask you a thing or two. So that is Ajwad by Latafa. This next one is an affordable, sexy, sort of dark fragrance compared to Marc Jacobs Decadence, and this is Dolores by Fragrance World. Plum, saffron, woody touches. This is excellent. Fruity, girly, with a punch. It gives you that mysterious, sexy vibes. It gives you, it gives it a present if you want to like sort of show up and people notice you. Dolores is one that is going to be perfect for a date, when you want to just be a little sexy, a little mysterious, fruity, girly, womanly. I highly recommend Dolores by Fragrance World because it is one that your date cannot miss. It is very, very romantic, very, very romantic. As compared to the original, this is pure seduction. Like, it is pure seduction in a way that it captivates whoever is around you. They might ask a thing or two because this is amazing juice, and very, very affordable too. So for the price and what it's supposed to do for you, I think this is such a great deal, that you cannot miss it. I love this fragrance. I really, really love this fragrance. So for Valentine's Day, if you're on a budget, you want to meet someone for something special, I highly recommend Dolores by Fragrance World. This next one is a fragrance that is loved by a lot of women and a lot of men as well, because it is one that is vanilla and cacao forward. It is a simple, sort of linear fragrance, Choco Mask by Arihab. This is an affordable alternative to fragrances in the likes of the, let's say the Keali, not like let's say, but the Keali Vanilla 28, the Vanilla Bourbon by Mix Bar. It is like in the same sort of family as that particular those particular fragrances. It's not overly sweet, to the point that it becomes too cloying. This is a beautiful, everyday sort of scent, but for a romantic one-on-one occasion or, with a friend, this is excellent for it. So I'll rehab Choco Max, and I highly recommend that you can also layer it with French coffee, because the two of them together creates this beautiful gourmand scent, which is very likable. So the last three fragrances are quite unisex in nature, but for women who feel comfortable enough to wear it, especially on Valentine's Day, can go ahead and do so. The first one I have among these unisex fragrances is Eternal Oud by Latafa, which is a tobacco, plum, dried raisin, grapefruit, combination. It's been compared to Grand Swab because of that amber dry down it has. It has some vanilla and some some sweet touches to it, but it's not like overly sweet. It is a perfect unisex fragrance. So for men who want to just be like a little dressed up, suit and tie, be like go pick up their woman for like a very romantic, smooth sort of date, I highly recommend Eternal Oud by Latafa. This is a gentle, sort of suave sort of fragrance that it's just do all the tricks for you without you doing much yourself. So if you just want to be that sort of gentleman, then I will highly recommend Eternal Oud by Latafa. The next unisex fragrance I have is one that I am super, super excited about. I have a video already filmed, to be posted very, very soon, and it's like an amazing fragrance, for I would say for men, but it's quite a unisex fragrance, and this is none other but Black Afghano by Fragrance World. Obviously, once again, a dupe from the house, but I don't want to give all the details here, but this is such an amazing sensual fragrance for men. It has the notes of cannabis, some fruits, some incense, some sort of coffee. It is so beautiful. Like it does not really project or like fill up a room, but this is one that is going to make a lasting impression on a date. For men going on dates, this is going to be a bomb. Like, trust me, just wait for the review for upcoming, but if you just want to try this one out, this is one I will highly recommend, Black Afghano by Fragrance World. I will not talk much about it because I have a review coming up, so I hope you stay and get that one or watch that one. But this is one that had to be on, it had to be on this list, like it had to be, because it is one that I'm so excited about. This next one is one fragrance I'm also super excited to share. I've never, come across it until recently, and honestly, it is supposed to be a unisex fragrance, but I sort of find it even a bit feminine leaning, and this is African Lux by F.A. Paris. Do I have to say it again? Like an obvious dupe for Memo's African Leather. Once again, I have an upcoming video dedicated for this particular one, but I have to just include it in this list. It is supposed to capture the whole essence of Africa. So apparently, this is how Africa will smell like if it is captured in a bottle. And this is like a very sensual, sexy fragrance, like perfect for date night, perfect for even like everyday wear. Just hold on, the review is coming, but it had to also be in this list because this is such a romantic, effortless fragrance. I almost missed this, but I couldn't have, This is my 10th and final fragrance that I would highly recommend for a date for this Valentine. And this is Maya by Latafa. Maya, such a gentle, sweet, effervescent raspberry and lychee scent. Great for day dates, I will highly recommend it for day dates. I don't consider it like as a sort of evening scent, but I mean, you can also pull this one off for evening, dates. This is very beautiful, like very, very romantic. Men will love this fragrance. It is like fruity, girly, like just wear pink, and wear this fragrance, and this will be perfect. Like, I think it is like perfect for the ensemble or the dress I have on, such a girly, innocent sort of, fragrance, perfect for a date, if you are meeting your guy's family this Valentine, this is perfect. If you are meeting his friends, this is perfect. If you are meeting him all by himself, this is perfect. For whatever date it is, this is perfect for it. What are you wearing this Valentine? These are my recommendation, although there are tons of fragrances that you can choose from, but these are my recommendations, and I hope you find something in it that will go perfectly well with your planned date. So I hope everybody takes care this Valentine. Please have fun, but please be safe out there. If you are meeting someone you have never met for the first time, please be extra cautious. People that you are not too familiar with, just for the sake of Valentine. Just don't be too vulnerable. That is my piece of advice. Just take care, go have your date, and please go home and go home in one piece. I pray that everything goes well for you. So have a very nice Valentine, and I hope to see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye bye.